In today's video, I'm breaking down fun things to do in the moguls. And I know you as snowboarders don't like a lot of moguls, so I'm trying to make your day as awesome as possible. Now, the very first thing that you can do is just simply survive and make some turns. Now, when it comes to making turns, the goal is to do early edge engagement. What that means is you start your turn and getting your board to go sideways as early as possible. Now, the benefit of doing this is that it allows you to put your brakes on as soon as possible. So that's really what we're trying to do when it comes to mogul. So one option is do 2 to 3 bumps as you go across and then make a nice smooth early engagement turn. Do another couple bumps, make another early engagement turn. That is pretty freaking awesome. Like I said, you want to make early engagement turns. So if you're looking for a video on how to make sharper and more awesome turns, check out the link in the description below. So today's video is actually sponsored by my goggle company, and it's called Benetech. Now, after the last 25 years of me snowboarding, I wanted to create a goggle company and improve on a couple features. So one of them is I created this magnetic lens, pretty freaking awesome, but I've added these little notches in there. So once they're lined up on your goggle, that you're gonna be able to have a lot more structural strength up and down, so that when you're able to take your goggles on and off, that you're not just pinching the goggle and the goggle is popping out. So you have a lot more vertical strength structurally on the lens. Another cool, awesome feature about this is they have the over the glasses notch. So if you have prescription glasses, you're still going to be able to wear these, and these are a medium/small frame. They're not the biggest, widest goggle, so just be aware of that when you are ordering. So if you want some information, you want to pick up a pair of your goggles and help make this company as amazing as possible, go ahead and check out the link in the description, because you're going to have the most up-to-date information. And our tagline here at Viewfinders is, let's make the mountain your playground. So go ahead and pick up a pair and let's have the most amazing season ever, because you can see better. Let's get back to the video. And the next bullet point is, once you're feeling awesome about going down, instead of surviving, let's thrive just a little bit. And that means pointing our board more down the fall line. But the principles from the previous step does come into play, which means we're trying to get early edge engagement, allowing me to maintain or control my speed as soon as possible. Now, as you see on the screen here, I'm doing these nice zipper line turns, but I'm constantly skidding and being very smooth. And notice that I'm not accelerating out of control. I'm literally just controlling, yet I'm going straight down the hill. It's kind of an awesome thing. Obviously, as the terrain gets more steep, you're gonna have to put the brakes on more and things will change. And the next bullet point we got right now is to just gap some moguls. Imagine catching some air and feeling like an absolute boss while there's people struggling next to you. You just go have a good time. Try to find the right set of moguls. Now you have 2 options. You can find a mogul line that is straight down the hill. Now, when we do that, it is going to be the absolute most speed that we will be gaining, because we're gonna have to go straight, we're gonna catch air, and then we're gonna have to go straight and somehow stop. But obviously, because we're in a mogul field, stopping is gonna be a little challenging. So if you're ready for that, go down the fall line or straight down the hill. Now, if you are not ready for that, no one's judging, it's totally okay. But what you can do is actually go across the fall line, and that allows you to help manage speed, and it helps you be more confident in the bumps, because you know that you're not gonna get out of control. Point number 3, let's start to push our freestyle ability by doing frontside and backside threes. Now, you do have the option of doing a frontside 360, starting off of a mogul, gapping to another mogul, and landing in the mogul field. That is a true test of, can you take off in an awesome body position? Can you fully do the rotation? And can you land back in gnarly terrain? If you feel like that's just a little bit too much, try to find a mogul, find a gap, but you're actually gonna shoot off into the main run, but make sure that you are looking at anybody above. But then you have a nice mellow landing versus a gnarly, possibly dangerous landing. Is as we do our 360s and we take them into the park, it's so much easier because I don't have a gnarly run in, I don't have a gnarly run out, and everything is so much more simplified. It's like the nice analogy where you have a bat, you put a weight on it and you swing it, and then you take the weight off and you swing it. It is a completely different outcome, or it's trying to trick your brain to be able to overcompensate. Kind of the similar tactic. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate challenge on how to make moguls as fun, but possibly even gnarly, go straight. Gap as many as you can and go as fast as possible, but don't die. That is called straight lining a mogul field. So if you guys found value in this video at all, share it with a friend and like this video. The goal is to get people to see this video, and if you share it, it helps your fellow snowboarders be as awesome as possible. And I'm trying to build a community that's gonna elevate everybody's snowboarding. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate and love all of you, and we'll see you on the next video.